good? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast via the YouTube airways. I'm your host, the man behind the mic, K Staff. Today, man, we got a great show lined up for you guys. When you come across the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And if you're new to the channel, this is the first time coming across the platform, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, share the video out, give it a thumbs up, post your comment. I see everybody in the comment section. Hashtag salute. And you know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, today's show, man, we're going all the way back up to Boulder, Colorado. You know, in the recent days and the recent weeks, I've been covering, the news on the Colorado front up there in Boulder about guys decommitting, also guys hitting the transfer portal, and also the coaching staff that have been leaving, going to chase other endeavors at other schools and having opportunities. And like Deion Sanders always said, he's giving these people opportunities, man. He wants them guys to be successful. He wants them guys to be great. So it's not a problem that these coaches have moved on. Now, through the middle of the season, Sean Lewis, the offensive coordinator, from Kent State, he was, demoted, when they brought Pat Shermer in to try to resurrect, the offense because, like I stated, Shador Sanders being sacked, the most sacked quarterback in college football. And Pat Shermer tried to come in and, rewrite the ship and get some things going. But that really didn't help because of what they was missing up front with the offensive line. So now Sean Lewis at the end of the season, he stepped away and he took on a head coaching position at San Diego State. Now, also at the end of the season, after going 4-8, Tim Brewster, the tight ends coach, he left. Also, a surprise to everybody, Nick Williams, their defensive end coach and linebackers coach, he left and got an opportunity. Now he's at Syracuse. So Deion Sanders, is happy about, these coaches moving on and getting these other positions. And now a shocker to everybody that left the staff. He was one of the mainstays from Colorado. He was one of the guys that stayed around. Darian Hagan. If y'all know Darian Hagan, he was with the Colorado Buffaloes in a stint in the 1990s when they won the championship. He has 2 stints with Colorado, a long-time guy. He was the running backs coach, but he was forced to in another role as an ambassador with Colorado, but he stayed on that staff. But now he has left, and he has an opportunity to go up there with Sean Lewis at San Diego State to be the running backs coach. So Sean Lewis is giving him an opportunity to get back on the field and be a running backs coach, which he highly coveted. So now, the coaching staff is going to look different next year. So Deion Sanders is bringing in new coaches, and now the guys that have decommitted from the program and also the guys that have jumped in the transfer portal. I know there's other teams out there that, kids are jumping in the transfer portal, but Deion Sanders had something to say about the guys that was decommitted and the guys that have hit the transfer portal. Now, the transfer portal opened up yesterday. It's day 2 of the transfer portal, and we've seen some household names from other teams jump in the transfer portal as well. But Deion Sanders had a funny reply and a sarcastic reply to the kids that have decommitted and for the kids that have jumped in the transfer portal. Deion Sanders was on the Dan Levitard show, and they was talking to Deion Sanders about the transfer portal. And like Deion Sanders said, he's been recruiting, man. This time of the year, man, he's excited. So let's take a listen to what Deion said on the Dan Levitard show. And when we finish listening to it, we'll come back and we'll give our thoughts. Take a listen.
Like, yeah, I'm not hard to find. You don't know how to find. And guess what I'm finding? Lineman. Man.
They're important.
You guys watch this play. What did you say? Man, they had some linemen. Those guys will be right there. Guess what today is? Portal day. And I'm going to get those things you said I need.
But I don't, you make it, it's so naked and bare as business right now. And you've always been someone who likes to play, get dirty there. Portal day, you've been losing a lot of recruits too. What's happening there?
No, we've been losing a lot of 25 guys. You want a high school kid to stay loyal to me and he's not loyal to his girlfriend? What? Who am I? Like, no. These are 2025. We lost one guy in 24. You see, I can't say what I want to say because I'm a coach now, and I can't say what I want to say because it's offensive. But if you do your homework on what we lost, did we really need
that? He's losing who he wants to lose.
Well, you weren't good enough.
Now, you got to understand, you guys target us because you say we lost this and lost it. Nothing substantial. Okay, you got teams out there that are losing quarterbacks. They're losing tremendous pieces of their puzzle. We hadn't. And as far as coaches, man, I want all my coaches to elevate and get an opportunity and get to the next level. I love that. That's what I want in life. I want everybody to go to the next level. So one of my mentors, one of my guys that I get to shoot a commercial with every year is Coach Saban. When I'm shooting a commercial, I'm throwing questions at him 100 miles an hour, and he's hitting them right back to me. I mean, like Barry Bonds, and I love it. And it's not a season that he does not lose coaches. And he's giving me the wisdom on that. So I love it. These guys are elevating, man. That's what you want. You want impact to be an institution where people want to glean from you. I love that. But as far as the kids, man, that's part of the game.
Do you like the business of it, or is it too dirty?
It's not too dirty. I just want to play with what you play with.
Now, you heard what Deion Sanders said, and I've been saying this all along, man. For people that come up in the comments and think I'm hating, there's other material you can go out there and look at. If you don't like what we're producing over here, you can move around. And I do appreciate all my support for the people that are supporting me out there. But in these situations, when I'm talking about, Colorado and people that's jumping in the transfer portal and the people that are decommitting, there's no hate there. I'm just reporting guys from Colorado. I'm covering the Colorado story. I'm not focused on any other college that guys are jumping in the transfer portal. What I'm doing is covering the stories out of Boulder, Colorado, and this is the shows that I'm producing. I'm not hating in life. Things happen, like Deion said. He wants to elevate all his coaches, and these coaches are moved on to different endeavors. You know what I'm saying? And we give them a round of applause for that. But just like Deion said in his soliloquy on the Dan Le Batard show, things happen. Guys are going to decommit. Like he said, the guys that he are losing was the 2025 commits. And he said, how are you going to stay committed to Deion Sanders and you can't stay committed to your girlfriend? And then he said, the guys that he is losing, do we really need that? He said he opened up his statement by saying we need offensive linemen, just like everybody said. And he said it himself. Y'all said we need offensive linemen. That's what he's going to get. And there was breaking news out of Boulder that one of the guys from Jackson State, Amari Ward, the big lineman, he's coming to Colorado. So he's going to help up that offensive line. And like I stated, covering the news out of Boulder that these guys are jumping in the transfer portal and these guys are decommitting. That's not hating. That's just reporting the stories that are out there surrounding the Colorado Buffaloes. And like I said, Deion Sanders has done a great job turning that program around. He's moving that program in the right direction. And, I'm not hating whatsoever, just covering the stories that are out of Boulder, Colorado. And also, Deion just made light of it. You know what I'm saying? He said, I can't say what I want to say because I'm a head coach now. But basically, he's saying the people that from the team that jumped in the transfer portal, did we really need them? Think about that. Did we really need them? So I know Deion Sanders in his staff that he's going to bring in the recruiting staff, they're doing exceptional job trying to, get the pieces that they need so they can turn this program around. And if you go onto the Dan Lebatard show and listen to the interview in its entirety, you will hear Deion say at the end about, the bowl games and stuff and the way they expanded it. He said, we gonna be there. So, it's going to be an interesting offseason. Like I said, that transfer portal for day 1 and day 2 has been on fire. Big names jumping in the transfer portal. So we're going to see what it's going to do. But for Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, he said, he's going out there chasing these offensive linemen. That's what he needs, and that's what he's focused on. So you guys let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Please comment, like, give this video a thumbs up so we can get it out there. Share the video. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K Sapp. We're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.